members of the choir.
It's a lot smaller choir.
In celebration of its 50th season of competition, the Alberta Colleges Athletic Conference, ACAC, unveiled an ACAC Hall of Fame in 2014 to honor a rich history of esteemed builders and administrators, respected coaches, leaders, talented student athletes. The ACAC is excited about including additional builders, coaches, and athletes, and now teams to the ACAC Hall of Fame in the coming years. And it's my pleasure to introduce your own J.D. Ma to talk more about this special presentation.
The Alberta Colleges Athletic Conference is pleased to announce officially 8 inductees to enter the ACAC Hall of Fame for 2017. The ceremony, set for Saturday, May 13th at Canada's Sports Hall of Fame, will see 3 athletes, 2 coaches, 2 builders, and 2 teams being honored at the ACAC's second Hall of Fame event since the inaugural ceremony back in 2014. Augustana and its history back to Camrose Lutheran College is honored to call 2 of this year's inductees our own. Former athletic director and women's basketball coach, Dr. Yvonne Becker, will be inducted at the May ceremony in Calgary as an ACAC builder. While the official induction ceremony will happen later this spring, tonight, right here in Camrose, we are very pleased to honor and pay tribute to another very special Viking. In order to qualify for induction as a coach, an individual must have contributed to the leadership and development of an ACAC member institution's sport program. The nominee must have represented one ACAC member institution in a head coach position for a minimum of 5 years. And we're here tonight to talk about a very special Vikings coach, Mr. Joe Voytechek. On March 22nd, 1975, I know that some of you were there, a native of Mountain Park, Alberta, became the first coach to guide a team to a CCAA national championship in any sport. Mr. Voytechek coached Camrose Lutheran College Vikings to a 6-2 win over the St. Clair College Saints of Windsor, Ontario at the inaugural CCAA National Hockey Championships in Sydney, Nova Scotia. The odds were long that men's hockey would become a national championship sport, as it ranked 4th on the national championship priority list at the time, behind men's basketball, badminton, and women's basketball in 1973. The odds were longer that a college with an enrollment of only 390 students would bring Camrose its first national championship of any kind. Ironically, it was hockey that brought Mr. Voytechek to the Rose City. The Camrose Maroons were short a defenseman, and Mr. Voytechek filled the vacancy. 70 years ago this fall, the Maroons won their first and only provincial title with the future Camrose Sports Hall of Famer on the left wing. The avid sportsman coached baseball, track and field, and hockey in a 9-season run as head coach of the Vikings from 1973 to 1974 through the 1981 to 82 seasons. The team finished first in the regular season twice and won 1 conference title. The longtime Camrose resident was the first conference coach to reach 200 games coached and the second conference coach to reach 100 wins. On May 13th, in Calgary, the nonagenarian, Joe is 94, will join fellow CCAA National Hockey Championship coaches Al Furchuk, Bob Moore, and Perry Kern in the ACAC Hall of Fame. Mr. Perry Kern, fellow ACAC Hall of Fame inductee, had this to say about Mr. Voytechek, Joe. As a very inexperienced coach coming into the ACAC, I was looking for a coaching role model. In Joe, I saw someone whose teams played with speed, skill, intensity, and structure, but they were always disciplined. I knew Joe was a coach I would learn from and did learn many lessons. The most important thing I learned through, though, was about Joe himself. He had integrity and class, traits I knew I should try to aspire to. So at this time, we would like to call Mr. Voytechek and his family to the stage for a small gift and photo.
When you're 94, you've said it all.
I knew he'd say something.
Is that me they were talking about? It's sure different being here and talking to the troops in a dressing room. Nice clean hair. This is great. Appreciate this very much. I still say, and I've mentioned it before, the players, the association, the fans did an awful lot more for me than it was possible for me to do for the boys. I enjoyed every minute of it. Now, I cherish my yesterdays. I dream of tomorrow, and I live for today. I wish there was some way I could express my gratitude and the friendship that I've received over the years. And maybe as a compliment I did, but the bride, a very patient lady, she harassed me quite a bit, but a lot of times it wasn't harassing. In one instant, the boys won the national championship, and the first thing she told me when I got back, she says, "Boy, you're lucky." What do you mean lucky? You're very fortunate and lucky. You had such a troop of dedicated, clean gentlemen that loved to play the game. You were the best. You are the best. Thank you very, very much for this evening.
Congratulations, Joe. You are an inspiration to us all. It is so good to have you here with us this evening. Now, please join us in welcoming Dean Alan Berger to the podium.
Rattled it off.
Thank you, Craig. Good evening, everyone. Joe, congratulations on behalf of the entire administration here at Augustana. It's a pleasure to have you back. I'd like to invite all the players who are here from Joe's teams to stand. Would you all stand and be recognized?